Hi everybody, I'm Rob at Dashboard, and in this video I'm going to explain how to assemble your new F2 or RIP fence. We've begun shipping these unassembled, and it's a very simple process. So if you ordered the F2, you will have received one long piece of extrusion with an end cap installed already in one end. The orientation of this end cap indicates which side is up. This little opening means that's the top. You will have received two of these, what we call base bars, two fence blocks, a little bag of hardware that has some screws and T-nuts and another end cap. So let's just open this up and see what we have. So we have 6 fasteners for 6 holes in the base bars. And so we'll just set these guys over here for now. You will be using an Allen wrench to do this. This is a 5/32 T-handle. You can also use a 4mm. I like a T-handle, it's just a little easier, gives you some more clearance. But whatever you have that's the right size will be fine. So let's just start by taking your base bar. You can see we've got some nice countersunk holes here, and just pop your screw in there, and then take this T-nut. And I like to put it so that the little neck portion that bumps out is facing away from the bar. So let's just get that started and do the same thing for the others. Okay, next step is to orient the fence correctly to attach the base bars. So if you'll come in here and take a look at the end cap with the opening on only one side here, we're just going to turn that over, so that's on the bottom. So top is down, bottom is up. This is where we will attach the base bars. So you can see I've got the hardware installed, nice and loose, and let's just start by sliding this in here, just like so. Make sure they're lined up there. And this end with the screw closest to the end of the bar goes right down here, even with the cap. So that's one. I'm just going to lightly tighten this, just one screw, just very lightly to hold it in place. And we'll do the second one. Now we want to make sure that the end of the bar that has no holes in it is the one that's pointing out this direction, because this is going to be the end that you use. Okay, so just the same, let's get these lined up and slide them right in there. Now at this point we're going to determine how far this sticks out. Okay, so let's just flip this over so you can see it. I want the end of the bar to be 6 7/8 from the end of the extrusion, or about 176 millimeters, 175 maybe. Doesn't have to be perfect. And so that's where that is going to sit. And once again, I'll just very lightly hold this in place. Okay, so now we're going to line it up with the piece of T-slot. So you want it to be perfectly aligned with the side of the fence, that the T-slot that you use. And even though these pieces are milled to be the same as the T-slot, you could get them slightly askew. So you simply need a flat surface that's long enough for the entire fence to sit on. And so from your perspective, the user, the fence is going to be like this when you're using it, because it'll be installed like this. The cut line is going to be over here, and your saw blade is going to be over here. And I got to keep it off this black thing because you can't see it. Anyway, so you want to put that side down. So this is sticking out here. It's going to be out to your right as the operator, right? So at that point, you're going to come back in here, just hold everything down and tighten all the screws. So everything's held down against the same surface. They'll all be in plane, and they're all arranged correctly end to end. And I did tighten this one a little bit earlier, so I'll just loosen it to make sure. Slide this down so I have good contact with the surface, and tighten away. Okay, that's good. So at this point, you might be tempted to put the end cap in, but don't do it yet. Next step is to install the fence blocks. So there's nothing to it. I'll just turn this around for the sake of simplicity. Now, the fence block has only one orientation that's correct, which is with the expand dog and its knob away from the back of the fence. This is the back of the fence as you're looking at it. So I'm just going to loosen the fastener that has this T-bolt on it. And then that T-bolt simply slides in to the back of the fence extrusion here. Make sure it's loose enough. And this goes off anywhere you want it to go. You determine that when you're ready to set it up on your table, wherever your holes are. Same thing with the other one. And I'll just do it this way. And in we go. Let's just hold that in place. So the last step is to put the end cap in. And the opening at the top of it is, very clear, easy to discern. Just needs to be the same as the other end, which means up on top. So this will be fairly snug, and you might be able to pop it in. There's a little bit of variation, or you might need to hold it on a surface like so and press it in that way. But just make sure that's in nice and snug, and your assembly is complete. Now the same thing applies to the rib fence, except you only get one black base bar. Everything else is the same. And now you got your fence. Thanks for watching.